Hi, I'm Harrison Keeley. Here's a quick look at today's top stories. First of all, construction is beginning on the first major development on ML King Boulevard in years. A new privately funded development called Douglas Heights will provide 7 stories of student housing for UTC. Rent is expected to be $650 per month. The first of 3 construction phases is scheduled to be finished in August 2016. When completed, the entire complex will cost about $40 million and offer nearly 700 units. Students and teachers are back in class today after a massive water leak at Rhea Middle School. The leak dumped up to 50,000 gallons of water in the school's main hallway on Saturday. Classes have been canceled for the last 3 days. The leak extensively damaged about 10 classrooms and affected 16 rooms in all. Work to replace some of the damaged walls will take place over fall break. A funeral home in Memphis lost the body of a premature baby before the funeral. 19-year-old Tori Stokes called the funeral home the night before the service, expecting to go over some last-minute details. But 3 staff members at M.J. Edwards Whitehaven Funeral Chapel told her they couldn't find the remains of her son. She was offered a refund, and the funeral home says it has launched an internal investigation. The first-time mother's baby died just a few hours after birth. Now Stokes' attorney is preparing a lawsuit against the funeral chain. A man who was fired from his job at TVA after only 3 weeks is now suing the utility for $1 million. William Hedgecock had been working at Bull Run Fossil Plant, but a complaint says he was fired because he had a workers' compensation claim pending from TVA's ash spill cleanup site in Kingston. Hedgecock was reportedly let go as part of a permanent furlough, but the legal action says no other workers were terminated. Police say a McMinn County dad forced his 15-year-old son to drink alcohol until he passed out. Authorities say it was meant to be a punishment after Mark Allen Hughes caught his son drinking. But when police arrived at the Sweetwater home, the boy had no pulse. Officers performed CPR until an ambulance arrived. Now Hughes has been charged with aggravated child abuse and neglect. The teen's grandmother says her grandson has been released from the hospital and is doing well. A new restaurant at 2 North Shore will mark its grand opening Friday. Root Kitchen and Wine Bar has taken up the corner that Elemental occupied for more than a year. Root's chefs say they use local ingredients and specialize in Southern cuisine. The restaurant also plans to offer live music about twice a week. Finally, South Pittsburgh has approved a new adult business ordinance. The ordinance will make it nearly impossible for adult businesses to set up inside city limits. Any establishments would have to be at least 500 feet from the city's public areas, churches, schools, or residential zones. Mayor Jane Dawkins says she's been concerned ever since the city of Kimball was approached about allowing an adult business. A public hearing about the ordinance will be held at the next commission meeting, October 14th. Turning to weather, today will be sunny with a high near 83 degrees. The low tonight will be around 60. That's it for today's newscast. Thanks for being with us. You can find more on these stories and breaking news all day long at timesfreepress.com.